Hey, what's going on, guys? So I got this game on Amazon for pretty cheap. I've been sitting on it for a little while. I bought it because I've actually played one of the 3 games that's on it when it was on Game Pass. I thought it was pretty cool. So when I saw the price, I was like, you know what? I think I'll check these out. And that is the Bitmap Bureau Collection on, like I said, I bought it on Amazon, pretty cheap. The one I had played before was Xenocrisis, and this game also has Battle Axe and Final Vendetta. So without further ado, let's check these 3 games out, and see if this is kind of worth picking up. Because, like I said, pretty cheap. It looked neat. So anyway, let's just jump into it. So the first thing I will say is this isn't like a regular collab like game pack type thing where like there's one game and like all 3 are accessed by one menu. It looks like when you pop this in, all 3 games pop up on your Switch separately. That is to say, there is no downloads though. Like they're all 3 on the cartridge. It's just like I said, it's not like one hub. Like a Castlevania Advanced Collection where like all of the games are like selectable from one menu. Basically, it's just like all 3 games are on the cartridge but separate, kind of like the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, I guess. But so this is the only game that I have actually had played previously, and it was on, like I said, on Game Pass. That's Xenocrisis. The thing that really stands out to me with this game, I don't know, what kind of music everyone listens to, but I remember playing this, and then like on level 2, distinctly remember hearing like their version, like a 16-bit version of a song from a band called Sky Harbor. And I was like, that can't be right. And then I found out that like, yeah, they totally did. They totally just took a song from Sky Harbor and like turned it into like a 16-bit version for this game. I guess the creators were pretty big fans. But the game itself is pretty dope. It's like a twin stick shooter. By that I mean like, you walk around with one stick, and then wherever you point the other one is the direction you shoot in. They have a melee, but basically, you go through, kind of think like Smash TV. It's a lot like Smash TV. You go through, there's optional paths or what have you. You can save people, you can get different weapons. The cool things about the weapons are they're not ammo based, they're time based. So if you pick up a rocket launcher or the homing gun, like just keep shooting non-stop, because like you have no reason not to. Other than that, other collectibles, there are like dog tags, which are used as currency at the end of the levels. And then also there are grenades, and health, of course, but like the grenades, kind of like a quick little, explosion. But other than that, like I said, you go through, you make your way through the levels, and then you come up on a boss. The bosses are pretty neat. There's a continue system, and the continues literally pick you up exactly where you were, enemies and all. So if you're in the middle of a boss and you die, you come back and that boss like is at the same point in their health bar, which is pretty neat. Like I said, other than just what you see is what you get. There's the shop at the end of the stages where you can buy extra continues, you can buy more ammo upgrades for your base weapon, because when you're out of machine gun ammo, all you're left with is your knife until you pick up another crate. But also you can get like more health points, carry more grenades. Grenades are bigger explosions. So pretty standard stuff, but it's fun. Like I said, it's a cool game. You can play it 2-player. All these games you can actually play 2-player. But this is the only one I had played previously. So we're going in uncharted territories here coming up now. So this one is Final Vendetta, and I'm gonna say like, you can tell that as they went, as they made newer games, they learned lessons, because this game is like beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but like, man, it's up there with like an SNK game, I mean, as far as like the detail and the animations. The game itself, very, very fun beat 'em up. I played all these for this video single player, but I definitely want to get with some of my friends and play these multiplayer, because these are games I feel like need to be shared. But I mean, this is like the classic beat 'em up format. Like you have your combo, jump attack, super special that you can also use to take, like when your bar is full, you can grab people and throw them, you can destroy stuff and pick up food, knives, bosses at the end of the stage. I mean, it's exactly what you want. Like if you want a really cool, solid beat 'em up, and a lot of beat 'em ups coming out nowadays are good, but if you want a solid beat 'em up, this is a cool one. And so this actually kind of leads me to like, man, this collection, like I said, was pretty cheap on Amazon. So like, you get a lot of variety. So I think this is something that's so far good bang for your buck. I mean, Xeno Crisis was awesome. Final Vendetta is very fun, a very cool beat 'em up. Like I said, really dope. Graphics, really dope controls, feels really tight. So I mean, all that really leaves is Battle Axe. So Battle Axe is, I don't know if it's my favorite of the three, but I freaking love this game. So it's like maybe like Diablo. I mean, it's essentially a twin stick shooter, but a little better. So you go around collecting. You know what it's like? It's like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Because you go around and you save people. But so when I started, I picked the wizard, and he is phenomenal. I mean, he's so angry when he shoots, and I love the level of gore. Like it's like one of those games, but it has like this intense gore where people just blow up. But so there are 3 characters, and each one has their own kind of like abilities. So the wizard, he can shoot shots. His melee is like swinging his beard. His beard kills stuff. And also everyone has like a dash attack, and his is a teleport that like also explodes wherever he lands. But pretty cool game. I mean, you go through and blast your way through the stage trying to save people, and as you go, you find a boss, at the end. So the end of the first stage, the boss is like this airship that comes up. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's literally just kill the guy in the back and then kill the gun turret and it blows up. But, I wanted to kind of check out the other characters. So there's kind of like this dwarf guy. He shoots like cannonballs, and his dash is like a huge, covers himself in fire and dashes forward. It's a better dash than the wizard, I will say, and his shots are probably just as good. His melee is just him kind of slamming the cannon down, so it's neat, I guess. But then the third character is interesting because it's this like elf. She probably looks the coolest, but she's like not as good as the other two. So in this game, like, shooting stuff seems to be the best option. And she just throws a knife and like can only throw like one at a time until it disappears. But her dash is really good. She like dashes forward and spins, and she melees super fast. And I'm willing to bet that her melees are stronger. Because I mean, there has to be a trade-off. Like, there has to be a reason why you pick this character over the other two. But just in my preliminary playing of this game, it seems like the other two out the gate were a little bit easier to play. But I mean, still, really fun game. I like the 3 characters. The sprite work, as is like all of them, is really good. But I will say that like you can really tell that as they have been developing games, this company Bitmap, that they have been like really like just getting better and better, because like each one of the games looks more like pretty than the last. But I don't know. I mean, these are the games. I think they're all pretty fun. I think they're all pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. So, I mean, that's my thoughts on these 3 games. What do you guys think? I think these games are pretty cool. I mean, like I said, for the price, it was a good pickup. I think these are some fun couch co-op games. Very interesting plays. As I said in the gameplay part, I feel like you can really feel how they were getting better and better as they went on. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think down below about these games. If you've played them, if you've picked up this collection. Because I mean, like I said, I think these are a great time. These are definitely worth a good afternoon. And hey, that's gonna do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It would be awesome. But as always, my friends, take it easy.